Hey you guys, I am doing purging a bunch of things in my house that you guys are going to see in this video. And first we are starting off with my nightstand drawer. I'm a person where I will literally throw something in the drawer and forget it's there. So I have a bunch of stuff that I don't even know why it's in here. I don't know why it's in this drawer. Like, why do I have nail decals in here? Why? I don't know. But I'm cleaning out, and this is some sage. Oh my god, Vanessa sent me some sage. You guys saw my crystals videos. You guys see my crystals right here. I'm afraid to light sage in my house because my smoke detectors are very sensitive. I don't want to set them off, so they're sitting in my drawer for good energy. Here's some coins we got from Tokyo, and I just, showing you guys those. And I want to go back to Tokyo. I wish I was there right now. They know how to act over there. We don't, which is why countries are laughing at us. But anyway, that's a train ticket from Tokyo, and I'm just, these are the Village candle. I have wax warmers on both of my nightstands because I love the smell of candles, but I don't want candles burning in my room. So those stay in here, and I am just going to clean this drawer out and vacuum it. I have 3 drawers on my nightstand, but this is the only one I really put anything in. Like, there's some other stuff you guys are going to see, but the top drawer is usually the one that I gravitate towards because it's one that's right at the height of when I'm laying in the bed. I just need to throw something in there or whatever. A lot of times I keep napkins in here because me and my husband will come to bed and eat. I don't have any because he took them all, but I'm putting everything back in here. That perfume box right there is like where you can create your own scents and everything. I haven't even used it yet. I got it months ago, but I'm not a person who wears a lot of perfume. I've never have been. So I kind of forgot what was in here. And so that paper was from the obituary for my husband's grandmother who passed away a couple of years ago. And that little ponytail holder thing, I threw it away. Doesn't even match my hair color anymore. I cut my hair. I don't really wear my hair up. So yeah, that was some candy that I was not hiding, but I didn't want them to just keep going and getting it. So right now I am purging and going through my closet and seeing what clothes to get rid of. I purged over half of my handbags. What you see there at the top and on the side over there in the sweater organizer, I had like twice as much, and I gave them like all to the Goodwill and all of that, and it feels nice. And these bags up here, meaning like I haven't touched any, like I used my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and those bags right there are all going to the Goodwill. I have been using my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, then I got my Fendi bag, I'm in that. And the bags I have up there like have sentimental value, or just really good quality bags that I just will not get rid of because, I mean, one day I'll switch bags. One day I'll switch bags. But now I'm just organizing and pulling things together to make my closet look better after cleaning things out. A lot of these clothes I did not wear last year because, me and my husband didn't do date nights. We didn't go anywhere. And so I didn't get rid of a lot of the clothes hanging up because, I mean, I didn't wear them for good reason. It wasn't like I just didn't wear them. So I am just, going through and making sure, seeing if there's any bags I do still want to keep that are up there. And that one, some of these went in the trash. Like some of them had like pen marks and just inside were ugly. So I threw those out. But the ones that look brand new still, I gave to the Goodwill. And I'm pretty sure some girl's going to be out there with a really cute bag. She probably only paid $5 for that. I paid $25. It's all good. So I'm just clearing out receipts and everything and cleaning up in here. So we're going to the laundry. The laundry was pretty easy. I only have to do this cabinet. I usually clean up the closet that's behind me. You can't see every Sunday. And it has all of my cleaning products in there. And so I didn't really have to clean it. I just went through here and cleaned out things that I was not using and had not used. And I gave those to the Goodwill too. When you're giving to the Goodwill, please wash everything. Make sure everything is clean. Don't give dirty things to the Goodwill. I mean, everybody that goes to the Goodwill, not only poor people go to the Goodwill, but also this. It's like there's people who don't have, washers and dryers. And so they don't want to, it's just, to me, it's tacky to send something dirty. So now I'm in the kitchen cleaning out this drawer right next to my stove. It's the drawer I reach in the most. There's like, utensils and stuff in here and everything. So I'm just vacuuming it out. And then I'm going to wipe out the drawer and then put the things back in there. This is the time. One thing I love purging, but at the same time I hate it because you make a mess, but then the outcome is just so rewarding and so refreshing because you get rid of things you don't need. You get rid of things you forgot you had, or you find something you're like, oh my God, I know I had this. Like I forgot, sometimes you buy things and you just forget that you bought it. And you're like, oh, okay, let me use this. And so when you clear out things you're not using and you remember things you have, it'll make you more prone to use it, right? So this drawer right here, oh my God, it's just so much junk in here. So much junk. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know why I have 2 apple cutters, and that's what I mean. Like I bought one thinking I did not have one, and I did. So this is where I used to stash like seasonings and ketchup packets and everything, and there's just no reason to keep all that stuff. I mean, we do have ketchup and peppers and cheese, but yeah, I am just vacuuming out this drawer. This is another drawer that sits right by my stove, and they're just easy reach, so I just throw things in them and take things out, and there's no real organization going on here. So just wiping it all out, and gonna put things back in there. And I have this little thing right here just to keep things contained. So when I gotta clean it out again, I can just put everything in there and just pull it out a lot easier. So this is the stuff that I did keep. These are stuff that I actually do use, not all the time, but I do use them. Next up, how many of y'all have Tupperware with no lids or no bowls? That's I no longer buy plastic Tupperware anymore. Everything is glass container with a lid. It just lasts a lot longer. It doesn't get stained. It's easy to clean. So I'm clearing out a lot of this, and just going to put the things back that we're actually keeping. So I'm vacuuming out the drawer. Vacuuming works really well. When you vacuum, you really get the majority of any spillage that's in there. And so I'm just going to put some things back in there, like my Pyrex measuring cups, which I love. I recommend everybody have some Pyrex measuring cups. They're heavy duty. And so, y'all see this? Do y'all see this? I should be ashamed of myself. This is the girls' linen closet. Here's the thing. Yes, they're old enough, but this is not completely their fault. This is my fault for like anytime I opened it, I just shut the door. So yes, there are times where I can be a dirty ass heathen, and we're putting a stop to that. We are putting a stop to that a lot. I'm telling you now, 98% of this crap in here got thrown out or sent to the Goodwill. Anything that didn't have stains on it or holes in it, I washed it, made it smell good, went to the Goodwill. I did keep some sheet sets though, so they can have extra sheets to put on their bed. But a lot of stuff was just like, nah, no. My daughter's at the age where like Alyssa doesn't really care about character sheets anymore. And so I took those to the Goodwill. I had some Inside Out ones from the movie Inside Out. And I was like, okay, a little girl or a little boy, they really like this. This blanket right here is that crochet one. Somebody made that for my mom when she was pregnant for me. And she gave it to me when I was pregnant with Haley. I used it for both of my girls, so it's a blanket I will never get rid of. So right here, I'm just cleaning out the bottom. And my wedding dress is at the bottom of this. I will never get wet in my wedding dress. I don't care how dirty it is. I do want to get it cleaned and like put away. But yeah. See, there's my wedding dress. It is filthy at the bottom, but I love it, So yeah, I'm just cleaning all this out. And this is a pretty large linen closet. Like it's pretty big for it to just be in the hallway. We do have one in our closet. But yeah, I'm just vacuuming everything out, and I'm going to put some more stuff back in here, and it's just going to look a lot nicer. It's just going to look more organized. It's going to look better. I'll see what we have. And I found out that like my girls needed new towels just from cleaning this out. I was like, oh, you guys need new towels. They had towels, but they were like, old, kind of ratty looking. And, this is the time to figure out if there's something new that you need, you can get it. So yeah, just showing you how tall this linen closet is. And I am putting everything back into the cabinet. I am closing it. That room behind me is Alyssa's. And so I'm just folding the sheets and putting them up there. And it's crazy because I am the one that will have to be like, okay, let's change sheets and wash them, because kids don't know. They'll sleep on sheets and blankets and just be like, be 6-7 months past. And so I'm just putting sheets on here. And so I know that when I come back in here after doing laundry, I can be like, here, put these on your bed. Give me the ones you have. And it helps me keep a better inventory what's in here when I actually like fold the sheets and put them in there, and I can see what they have and if they start to need something new. As far as sheets for them, I don't do expensive sheets or anything like that. I just do like bed in a bag sheets because they don't care. They don't care, So yeah, these are like little throw blankets that Alyssa likes to use like when she's cold, and so I kept those. And this is like a duvet cover for Haley. She's using a different blanket right now, but there was nothing wrong with it. It was a perfectly good blanket, so I decided to keep it and just fold it up and put it in the cabinet. So when she does want to use it, she can just come in here and get it. And I'm just putting that back in there. And this is a fitted sheet. Fitted sheets are actually, I found a way to fold a fitted sheet, and it actually is, not that bad, I looked at this blanket right here and I saw a stain on it. I was like, nope, we're going to toss that over to the side. We're going to take it into the trash because we are not keeping anything that is ratted and dirty. All right, so finishing up here, just, going through some things and seeing what needs to be kept, what needs to be thrown out, and all of that. So yeah, I did kick my wedding dress under there. So now we're going to my bathroom. I was going to do the bathroom after my bedroom, but then Aaron had to come in here, so I came back later. So I'm cleaning out this drawer right here, and this is like the drawer. It's easy. As soon as I go in, things get thrown in here, and so it's very easy for it to get messy. And I keep razor refills. There's some nail pads in there, the nail pads you put on after you wax to get the sticky stuff off. And so there's just stuff in here, like majority of the stuff I did keep, but it just need to be organized a little bit better. And I have like some dermaplaning stuff in there, some razors, for like the peach fuzz on your face and whatnot. And, I'm just going through and seeing like, what is like all of this, And so going through this drawer and like these makeup wipes, I don't use makeup wipes, but those were dried out anyway. So I was going to give them to my daughter, but they're dried out. So just going through and taking everything out because this drawer needs to be wiped out. Like, as you guys can see, it's just, it's a mess. It's a hot ass mess, and it's nobody to blame but myself. You know what? Isn't it always better when you can blame it on somebody else? Like, I didn't do it. But nobody else uses this drawer but me, so I have nobody to blame but myself. So I got the duster because there was hair in here, and I was like, okay, let me get the duster on here first, and then I can, go from there, So I'm going to start putting things back into this drawer, the things that I'm actually going to be keeping and things that make sense and all of that stuff. And I didn't see that in the back, as you guys see in the drawer. I did not see that until I was editing this, and then when I'm editing this, I went in there and wiped up the drawer. It's crazy because sometimes you'll do something and then you go to edit, you're like, what? How did I miss that? So I did go in there and wipe out that drawer. So I'm putting everything back in the drawer, and I'm a decent way. I do need to get some organizers, in these drawers. But these next two drawers are skincare, and I am going to condense them. This drawer right here, something spilled and I never got it up, so there is some damage on the bottom of this drawer. You can't really see it, but there is some damage right there, and I hate that, So it's one of those things where you're going to have to end up replacing it eventually, but I decided to just, wipe it out really good. I made sure everything was tight on my skincare, and making sure nothing gets tipped over and whatnot. And so I do need to get like some liners to go in there so it doesn't damage it any further. So what I decided to do, I decided to condense everything to one drawer because I do not need two drawers for skincare anymore. I used to have way more than this, and now I usually use what works. I don't really buy anything that's new unless I think it can help my skin. But what I use now is very, very simple. And I think when you when you get a routine that works, you no longer feel the need to spend all this money on extra stuff unless you just want to. So I'm putting everything back in here. There's certain brands that I like that I stick to, and there's sometimes where I spend more money on one thing than the other. A skincare routine is personal and it's relative, and there's people who go all out and spend hundreds of dollars on one product, and there's people who will spend just over the counter and they don't want to spend that much. It's just a matter of preference, but I'm moving everything into this drawer so it's all in there in one place, and it's very easy. Now I'm going under the cabinet. This is my Sia wig from Halloween, and under here is not too bad. It's not too bad. I've seen my bathroom cabinet used to look a lot worse. This is all the stuff from Tokyo, and it's great because none of it's been open, so whenever we can travel again, I'll just throw it in there. And so I have a blow dryer right here, and this basket I used to just contain some things, so I just stood everything up and put things back in there that belong. And like I said, this was some medicine I got from Tokyo. It didn't really work, so I threw it out. This Zote stuff is good for getting stains out of anything. You just scrub it, put a sponge over it with what's wet, and you scrub whatever you need to scrub. So anyway, I don't know why I kept the Sia wig. Why did I keep the Sia wig? Where am I going dressed like Sia? I don't know, but I don't want to throw it out. So yeah, lastly, what we're doing is my shoe closet. And this is the closet that always gets messy because we all just come in here and throw our shoes in here. Majority of these shoes in here are mine. My husband's shoes are on the very, very top shelf that you can't see. But the majority of them are mine. I love shoes. I do. I love a good walking shoe. I love a good shoe that fits like socks. My favorite brand is Nike. I love Adidas. But yeah, that is everything. But yeah, I'm all done. I'm all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I have not purged my office yet. That'll be a video in itself. But thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, leave them down below. And turn the notification bell so you're notified every single time I do a video. All right. Take care.